The next season of Fortnite is just under 1 week away. We've just gotten all new information about it, including an all-new trailer, the storyline for the next season of Fortnite, and an in-depth look at the next season's Battle Pass. And much more, including all new gameplay features on how exactly you'll be able to drive the battle bus. We have it all here in today's video, so you want to be sure you're staying tuned to the very end of it, as we have so much to go over. And if you do go on to enjoy the video, do be sure to drop a like and subscribe right now. And if you haven't picked up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTRA, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And well, let's just jump straight into it. As we do know, the next season is officially titled Fortnite Showdown, focusing on a battle and a rivalry between the Foundation and the Ice King, with an all-new gameplay feature which has just been revealed to be called a rivals feature, which basically will allow you to rival another player in-game. Still unknown on how exactly this will work, but it does sound kind of similar to the bounty system we had in Fortnite Chapter 2. So we'll have to wait a little bit of time before we figure out exactly what that is going to be, but we do know we're also going to be able to drive the battle bus. For the first time ever, it looks like one player will actually be able to pick exactly which route he wants to take in the bus, which does sound pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie, as it's basically gonna be 1 in 100 chance of being able to drive it. But then we obviously had the release of the newest trailer for the next season of Fortnite, as it looks like we're gonna be seeing even more get released over the next few days, with the latest one showing the Dark Voyager taking another 0-point shard from the Fish Kingdom. Honestly, probably one of the coolest looking cinematics we've gotten in Fortnite, and it has the return of voice lines in these trailers. As even in this trailer, we had a look at one of the brand new Battle Pass skins up close and in personal. As you can see, we have this octopus character, which was already confirmed. And while this does actually confirm a few other changes, as it looks like the next season of Fortnite is not going to have Norse mythology at all, as the original version of this octopus character actually had a No Vikings sticker on his actual jacket, along with a kraken, which seems to have been completely removed for the full outfit itself. Which makes a whole lot of sense. There's already so much going on with the battle between the Foundation and the Ice King, as we do know that this trailer is officially titled The Plunge, which does only leave us with one more trailer we should be seeing before the new season, which is most likely going to be the Dark Voyager collecting the final shard, which we do know is supposed to be in a brand new desert-like location, which I'm guessing is probably going to reveal some more Battle Pass outfits, as we already have an in-depth look at what exactly you could expect to see within the next season, as it's a no-brainer. We're going to have the new version of the Foundation, which we had an even better look at the outfit right here. You can see it looks honestly pretty cool. I'm a big fan of this new look for him. Fingers crossed we can take that jacket off though. Honestly, it's not it, but looks pretty cool regardless. Alongside with that new version of the Ice King, which we've also had an additional look at one of his edit styles, as obviously this is the version we're also going to be able to get within the next season. We first seen this during the Ice Storm live event, which I know a lot of people were not entirely happy with the design of it, but thanks to this new look at the Ice King, it looks like he's going to have even more armor pieces. So it is most likely going to lead to him being the tier 100 of the next season of Fortnite, just like the way we had the Dark Voyager. As we do know, the Ice King is in fact working alongside with him, considering the Ice King has his very own 0-point shard as well. Thanks to the key art change, we obviously did see this at the new Ice King castle, and it looks like they've actually come up with some sort of agreement. When it revolves around the Foundation, it is looking like he may actually end up being the secret skin, meaning you'll have to wait a little bit of time before you will be able to unlock him. As obviously we can see, he is still trapped in ice, and we're most likely going to be responsible for freeing him, which I know may be a bit of a bummer, especially considering inside of Season 1 we didn't even have a secret skin at all, which I believe is one of the very first times we've ever seen this happen. But if they do tie the Foundation into the story, I think this would be a pretty cool secret skin, which obviously would reflect back to Chapter 3, Season 1, when the Foundation was the secret skin back in that season. So let me know down in the comments what you think about that, but it looks like we've also may have seen some changes to what exactly the collabs are going to be within the Battle Pass too. As originally we were supposed to see an Overwatch collab, which is still in fact arriving in Fortnite, but it will not be a part of the Battle Pass, as it looks like we're going to be seeing the arrival of this new version of Captain America in his World War II outfit. You know, a lot of people are a bit weird about, considering we already have so many Captain America skins within the game. But this one seems to be directly connected to the MCU, considering he's obviously locked up in this ice as well, which is a bit of a gag considering Captain America was frozen in ice for 100 years. And we can see he does actually have an all new shield, which does look a whole lot different compared to the original one we already have in Fortnite. And honestly, it does look pretty cool. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that, as this looks to be a part of the next season's Battle Pass. And may even tie to us seeing some sort of Captain America item on the map again, maybe even being the return of his shield. So that's one collaboration out of the way, as we do also have the arrival of Bugs Bunny as well, a collab I never would have expected to end up inside of Fortnite, as all of the Looney Tunes are said to be making an appearance, with Bugs Bunny being in the Battle Pass itself, which honestly I think is pretty cool. And then later on in the season, we will see the arrival of Lola Bunny and also Daffy Duck within the item shop, as they should also be bringing along some brand new mythic items to play with in-game, which honestly I think is going to be pretty fun. Probably going to be some of the wackiest weapons in the loot pool we've ever seen. Maybe even the arrival of an anvil or some sort of rocket item. I could easily see that being the case. But Bugs Bunny is in fact arriving in Fortnite. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that one. But the storyline characters don't stop there, as we do also have a new version of the Order also making her way into the Battle Pass, as Fortnite already revealed that outfit, which you can see up on screen. It looks like she's gotten a completely new set of armor and also a little bit of a haircut. And well, we've already actually seen this skin on an Epic Games survey. You can see this is what the full version of the outfit will look like with all of the edit styles enabled. Looks pretty cool, and you can see that this is probably one of the weirdest looking members of the 7 we're gonna have in Fortnite. As you can expect, by the very end of Chapter 7, we will have all new versions of every single 7 member. Just don't forget, the Visitor is still working with the team right now in-game, and quite frankly, I don't still fully trust him. I think he's still up to no good and is most likely even being an imposter working for the last reality. But that new version of the Order looks pretty cool. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that, as I do think she looks pretty clean. As this is also going to bring us the arrival of brand new 7 weapons on our Fortnite island. One of them which was already available during the Power Hour, being the brand new 7 cannon. And I didn't get to play with this myself, but it definitely looks super overpowered. And honestly, I think it's about time Fortnite added some super overpowered weapons back into the game. Let me know down in the comments if you guys gave this weapon a go for yourself. But then we do also have the brand new 7 rifle, which has already been leaked as it's inside of the game files currently, which does seem very similar to the rifle the Foundation used during the end event in Chapter 2. But this more or less does look to be a new upgraded version of the railgun, which I don't think we've seen in Fortnite in a very, very long time. Some new weapons to look forward to inside of the next season, as we're also going to be seeing some weapons related to the Ice King in the loot pool too. Still unsure exactly what they get added to this, but we do know we're also going to be able to play as the Ice King in Fortnite very, very soon, in the form of a boss with that brand new Become a Boss feature, which I believe is supposed to be getting overhauled. As honestly, right now, I don't think it is worth it at all trying to become any of these bosses. I normally just take their mythic item and that's it. I would be sure to check out the Ice King's new castle once the update goes live, as this is most likely going to have a lot of secrets, considering a lot of characters do seem to be trapped in ice, and we're most likely going to see teasers for all new collaborations. But another character just confirmed for the next season of Fortnite is actually going to be a character connected to Midas, as it looks like we're going to be seeing an all new version of Jules within the next season's Battle Pass, which does seem to be her wearing a snowy outfit, most likely for the arrival of the brand new snowy biome we're going to have on the island. And with this, you can expect her to tie somehow into the Fortnite storyline. Maybe she will be looking for Midas and we could see him return at some point in the next season, as I definitely think it's quite weird that a majority of the next season's Battle Pass is characters we already had in Fortnite before and have been directly tied to the storyline in previous seasons. But as I said, we also will have another brand new trailer, which is most likely going to be the final cinematic we do get before the new season releases, showing exactly what is going on with that final 0-point portal, which you can see right here. This is basically what it looks like in game, as we will be getting a brand new live event in just one more day, which is basically going to show exactly what is going on and how we're moving into the next season of Fortnite. So be sure to stay logged in during that all new story moment, which has now been timed in game. And things do seem to be getting pretty crazy, especially considering with the Ice King's return to the map. This could even pave to us seeing a new version of the Devourer. As we do know, thanks to the old Fortnite storyline, the Ice King basically had the Devourer locked up in ice too. And we did only just see him in the 0-hour live event, so this most likely could even be a new version, which could pave the way for the live event we should see at the very end of Season 2. Which I mean, literally just think about it, we could see an all-new version of the final Showdown event. That could feature the Mecha Strike Commander and also the Devourer fighting it out on the Fortnite Chapter 7 island. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that, as the next season of Fortnite is looking to be a crazy one, considering we've already actually had a look at one of the next Gaming Legends series outfits arriving in just a week's time, which is going to be the arrival of Cliff from the upcoming Crimson Desert game. You can see the outfit up on screen right here. Looks pretty cool. You will actually be able to get this for free if you do purchase Crimson Desert off the Epic Games Store. And I'd only recommend doing this if you do plan on buying the game, as it will also release inside of the Fortnite item shop. And it's also been confirmed we're getting the arrival of Toy Story within Fortnite, which is honestly a pretty weird one, but then again, it does look like Disney is going all out in Fortnite recently, and well, it looks like Toy Story is arriving in games soon, with the arrival of Woody, Buzz, Zurg, sidekicks, and also a new car body. So be sure to keep an eye out on that. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video. And if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support code YTRA inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.